Good afternoon, good evening, or good morning, depending on when this video finds you. Coming into an easy seated meditation pose, straightening out your spine, palms to the knees, coming into mudra pose with your fingers, palms facing down if you'd like more grounding practice today, more grounding energy, palms facing up if you would like to receive more energy through the universe, from the universe. Taking a deep inhale in, rolling the shoulders up to your ears. Exhale, rolling them back so they come to hug each other, and then releasing. Taking a deep inhale in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it for just a moment. Repeat to yourself, full, complete, grounded. Exhale it out, controlling. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it for a moment. Repeat to yourself, empty, open to receiving. On the next inhale, join me for 1 round of Om Shanti. Inhaling through the nose. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Bringing your hands to heart center. Bowing your forehead down to your fingers. Namaste. The light within me sees the light within you. Taking an inhale in, raising the arms above you. Urdhva Hastasana. Upward salute, let's cartwheel our hands to the front of the mat. Extending our knees out to the sides of our mat. Big toes come to touch each other. Inhaling, bringing your belly button forward, opening up that child's pose as we prepare. Exhale, bringing your seat to your heels. Extending your arms out, forehead comes down to the mat. We'll take about 5 breaths in child's pose, extended child's pose. Coming back up, bringing your palms closer to your, underneath your shoulders, knees back right underneath your hips. Coming on the bottom of your feet and lifting up your hips to the ceiling, coming into downward facing dog, walking out your dog here for just a moment. Your gaze comes to the belly button. Welcome your body into the flow, closing your eyes. Good, that's about 3 breaths. We'll take 2 more. looking forward as we prepare. Inhaling, stepping, hopping, or walking to the front of your mat. Coming into halfway up, Ardha Uttanasana, straightening out your spine. Exhale, swan dive into forward bend. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, upward salute, raising the palms above you. Exhale, bringing your hands to heart center, releasing them to the sides of your body, standing strong and tall like a mountain. Hugging your shoulders together, chin is lifted, staying strong and keeping every muscle engaged in your body. Taking a deep inhale in, Urdhva Hastasana, upward salute. Exhale, bringing your hands to heart center, and then coming into an imaginary seat behind you, as if we're going to sit in that imaginary chair behind us, keeping your knees level so one isn't pointed frontward or backward a little bit more than the other. Just looking down to see if we can see our toes still. Gaze comes up, straightening out our belly. Inhale, exhale, forward bend. Inhale, coming into halfway up as you prepare. You can do it. Exhale, hands to the mat. Kicking, stepping, walking, or hopping to the back of your mat, coming into plank pose. Taking a deep inhale in. On your exhale, coming into a chaturanga, modified is okay here. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra, opening up that heart center. Exhale, downward facing dog. Just take a moment to breathe here. Walk out that dog just a little bit more, waking up your body, warming up your body. Starting to incorporate your ocean breath, yoga breath if you haven't already. On your next inhale, bringing your left foot to center. Right foot comes up into three-legged dog. Opening up that hip. Maybe stacking that right hip on top of that left hip. Coming into fire hydrant dog pose. Inhale, straightening out that leg. Exhale, placing it back down to the mat. Bringing your right foot down, this time into center. Left leg comes up into three-legged dog as we prepare. Inhale, and maybe coming into a fire hydrant dog pose if you did on the other side. Opening up those hips, stacking up those hips. Inhale, straightening out that left leg. Exhale, releasing it down onto the mat. Taking another moment to breathe here. Bringing your, let's readjust our feet so that they are hip width apart from each other. Toes are pigeon toe, just slightly pointed to each other. Left heel comes into a 45-degree angle. Stepping forward with that right leg out in front of you. Arms come up into warrior one. Virabhadrasana 1 on the right side. Keeping your hips engaged, keeping your hamstring and your quadriceps strong in that left leg. Right leg is in a 90-degree angle. And inhale, stretching up just one more second. Exhale, extending the arms out to your side, readjusting, bringing your left toes out just a little bit more. Coming into warrior 2 on the left side of the body. Coming into a warrior here, warrior pose. Exhale, interlocking your fingers, coming back up. And inhale, opening up that heart center. And releasing, framing that right foot. Kicking, stepping, hopping, or jumping. Walking into plank pose, keeping that core completely strong. Inhale as you prepare. Exhale, chaturanga, modified as okay. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking another moment to walk here. Walk out your dog. So we're warming up the body, we're doing warriors, we're finding the warrior, the strength, the balance, flexibility within. We're doing all of it at the same time by allowing ourselves to go with the flow. Readjusting your feet, bringing them into hip position, hip length apart from each other. Toes are pigeon-toed to each other. Bringing your right foot to, bringing your right heel to a 45-degree angle so it comes in slightly. Stepping forward with that left leg out in front of you. Raising that hands above you, Urdhva upward salute. Keeping your back leg very strong in the quadriceps and the hamstrings. Readjusting the hips so that both hips are parallel to the front of the mat. Gaze to the fingertips. And then inhale, stretching up just 1 more centimeter. Exhale, extending your arms out to the sides of your body. Right toes come out just very slightly, just about like less than an inch more out. Coming into warrior 2 on the left side of that body. Inhale, exhale, placing the arms behind us, coming into a graceful warrior 2 on the left side of the body. Inhale, coming back into warrior 2. And exhale, framing the left foot. Stepping, kicking, hopping, or walking the left foot back. Inhale, coming into plank, keeping that core strong. Holding it for just a moment here. Remaining in plank. Inhale. On your exhale, chaturanga, modified is okay here. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Walking out your dog for a moment. Alright, inhale as you prepare. Placing your knees down onto the mat. Crossing your ankles behind you. Bringing your seat to sit behind you. And exhale, placing your back down onto the mat. Coming into happy baby, rocking from left to right here. Pointer, peace fingers wrap around the big toes. Elbows on the insides of your knees. And then placing your knees down onto the mat, placing your feet down onto the mat, keeping your legs bent, keeping your feet right above or right below your hips, keeping your feet about hip width apart from each other. Raising your right leg, coming into a 90-degree angle as you prepare. We'll go ahead and we'll place our shin right here on top of our thigh, our left thigh. So our right shin is on top of our left thigh. We can stay here if we feel like this is enough of a stretch. But if you would like a little bit of a deeper stretch, maybe you bring your palms, raising your palms up, and then waving them to wrap around your left thigh. Holding your hand, interlocking your fingers behind that left thigh. Keeping your muscles engaged. So both feet are engaged, 90-degree angle. Inhale, pushing against your palms for just a moment, very gently. Exhale, bringing your left knee to your chest, stretching out that right thigh or that right hip. Releasing your feet onto the mat, keeping your legs bent, keeping your feet so they're about hip width from each other. This time we'll raise our left leg into a 90-degree angle, and then bringing the outer edge of our left shin on top of our right thigh, right below our knee. So we can stay here if this feels like enough of a stretch. If you would like a little bit more of a deeper stretch, maybe raising both palms, waving them to meet behind your right thigh. So we're lifting our right leg up off the mat. You can use your elbow for support to push against that leg for a little bit more support and a little bit of a deeper stretch. If you'd like a little bit of a deeper stretch, maybe you bring your right knee closer to your chest. Coming into that deep hip stretch here, hip opener. Keeping your feet engaged, your muscles engaged. Remembering to breathe. We're just halfway done with this pose. Releasing both feet down onto the mat, extending the arms out to the sides of your body into T position. Windshield wipering your feet from left to right, massaging out that lower back and the spine. Bringing your feet so that they're at the bottom of the feet. You're still about hip width apart from each other. And bringing your palms to the sides of your body. Taking an inhale in, pushing the belly button up. Coming into bridge pose. Maybe if you would like to, maybe you walk your shoulders to touch each other and wrists are below you, hands are below you, interlocking with each other for a deeper bridge pose. Exhale, releasing, allowing your lower back to meet to the mat. And then we'll come up again. This time I welcome you to come into a bridge pose or a wheel pose. So bridge pose, if you would like to come into this again, another bridge pose. If you would like to, maybe placing your palms to the sides of your head, fingertips are facing the front of the mat, and then lifting the belly button up slowly and gently, carefully raising your belly button up, coming into whale pose if you would like to. And releasing your back onto the mat slowly and gently, extending the arms out into a T position at the sides of your body, windshield wipering your hips once again, your knees from left to right. Good. Coming into another happy baby here, continuing to massage up that spine and lower back. And then bringing our legs up above us, placing the palms to the sides of our body. So our legs are up at a 90-degree angle, as if there was a wall right behind us or right below us. And as if we were placing our legs on that wall for support, keeping your legs and your feet engaged. Remembering to breathe, maybe using your ocean yoga breath here, closing your eyes if you haven't already. This is a very calming pose, very good to do before falling asleep, just to explain and show how peaceful it can be. And releasing your feet down onto the mat, making any last movements and adjustments that you need to make, and then allowing yourself to come into Shavasana, laying down pose. Closing your eyes, allow your body to get completely heavy here. Allow yourself to be completely present, surrendering to the now. Repeat to yourself, I am strong, I am calm, I am happy, I am healthy, I am whole, I am loved. Anything else you would like to repeat inside of your head, feel free. With your eyes still closed, starting to roll to the right side of your body, giving yourself a big hug, thanking your body for bringing you through this practice today. And then anything else you would like to be thankful for. And with your eyes still closed, gently starting to come up and out of it, Coming into an easy seated meditation pose. Straightening out your spine. Taking an inhale in, rolling the shoulders back, first to your ears, then hugging each other. Exhale, releasing them. On the next inhale, join me for one round of Om Shanti. Inhaling through the nose. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Bringing your hands to heart center, bowing your forehead down to your fingers. Namaste. Rubbing your palms together to create warmth and friction between your palms. Sending that warmth throughout your body. All of that love and warmth and health. Namaste. Great job, you guys. And I'll see you again tomorrow.